Hey me team, it's your girl MAEVUIM. I'm back today with another video. I'm so excited to create this one for you guys because it's a spicy topic, but I know you guys are gonna love it, so stay tuned for the rest of the video.
Shout you wildin', are you calling for a challenge? Cause I tell you what I'm doing tonight. Could it be us? Driving me,
Well, today's topic is gonna be polygamy. And I know a lot of women probably get a little bit of the, when it comes to polygamy, but here's how I want to explain and have like an open dialogue about the topic of polygamy and how you can really use it to your advantage as a woman. Side note, just because you're using or have an interest in polygamy, that doesn't demoralize or take away from your own intentions for what you want out of your dating life and life situation. Okay, so what is polygamy, right? Polygamy is just a non-conventional relationship that's not just one guy or one girl or just one and one. Basically, it's dealing with multiple people outside of a duo, outside of two people. So it could be 3 people, hell, it could be 6, hell, it could be a lot. That's what I'm saying. So why am I even talking about this? And you know, I like to push those conversations and I like to push those limits a little bit, because I'm not saying this to be fluid whatsoever, but a lot of people are practicing polygamy, but they're not making that the title because they're not sealing the deal. And you can't seal the deal in America with polygamy. It's illegal. But in terms of dating, I think if you're a woman, you got to use some of these tactics in polygamy to get to where you want to be. Because a lot of these men will trick a woman out of a baby and have all these baby mamas with 0 resources. Why can't a woman see multiple guys? You don't have to sleep with them and get the most out of it, like the Bachelorette. That is a form of polygamy to me. I mean, you dating and seeing all those people at once. That is polygamy to me. It's not like, it's not like an arranged situation where you have a designated person. No, you're seeing multiple people at once, and more women need to embrace this, because back in the day, I hate to bring that conversation, if a woman didn't have enough resources from one guy, she was marrying like 9 guys. 9 guys. That's a true thing. She was marrying 9 guys, because when one man won't do, other men will do. Okay? They only have an issue with polygamy when it's women because of the patriarchy. Men are more valuable when they're sleeping with more women, and but God forbid a woman sees more than one man. You're a slut and all this shaming and crap. No, not at all. Not at all. Because in dating, guys are not just seeing you. They're seeing multiple women at the same time. It is what it is. And a lot of women have this like ultra conservative and reserved nature when seeing men. I think, no, you should have a variety. I know your roster is what they call it, but even so, it's still polygamy, because you are balancing out other people. You're energetically involving yourself in a way with all these people on a romantic level. So with or without sex, really, that's your business, honestly. But I think women can benefit more from it, because more guys, it's like it breeds like an invisible competition for them once you're not giving them all your attention. And when you're diversifying your options and exploring and seeing what other people have to offer, it kind of takes that pressure off of you to just submit and submerge yourself into one situation where you can rationalize all your options and see what's going to be the best fit for you, who's really going to put their best forward. And it kind of like, it gives your emotions a break, because we as women, the way we go and interpret like relationships and connection is just far different. Now, would I ever exclusively be in a polygamous relationship? Hell no. Hell no. I really don't take any relationship serious. Because I was listening to the universe guru the other day. She was saying the relationship box isn't even checked in any government document, meaning it's like a made-up concept. She calls it rotational dating, and I think that's fair. I think women should diversify their option. Don't limit yourself to just one person who can't do nothing for you, and you get trapped in the trance of their energetic field, which won't be the highest, won't give you the most better, the benefit, the best benefits. Sorry, and the most productive outcomes dealing with those people. Just dealing with one. Oh my God, mental health. Do I gotta pull up that? Do I gotta pull up them words? Y'all know. What's this? Mental health. Mental health. Mental health. Every time I'm gonna pull up that list, okay? For y'all to remind yourself, well, you're a woman, you are depressed. Okay? So next, here's where the conversation may take a turn, and I know a lot of people may have a very spicy and diverse opinion and might refute what I'm saying. If you're a woman that wants to exclusively date an affluent man, you need to accept more times than not they are not monogamous. They are polygamous because they can, and they got it like that. And men from the older centuries, from that back to dynasties, okay, high social classes, so, or even mythology, Zeus' ass was like, okay, understand, some women are okay being in exclusively polygamous relationships with these men. And here's how I think that they blindly get themselves in these polygamous relationships: by being a baby mama. I'm gonna just put it like that. I'm sorry. Yes, I don't want to bash a woman that has a kid outside of wedlock. If that wasn't your life plan, it happens. But some women willingly put themselves in these predicaments with these men to join that conjunction because the man has resources. And that's just what it is. That is just what it is. We can argue this all the time, but we see it too many times. A woman will willingly put herself in a polygamous commitment, meaning making her trapping these men because they know he has resources. And that's what they did back in the day. Andrew Tate got how many kids? Elon Musk got how many kids by how many women? Nick Cannon got how many? Do you think Future? These women know. These women are, and the thing is, they're okay with it. And I don't think we can't, and I'm not trying to sound like a pick-me, and I know there's 100% preventative measures, but some women are 100% willing to become a mother to one of these affluent men's children that are really up there because they know it's going to give them financial security. I don't necessarily think that's the worst thing possible, because some of them know prior to getting with the man that they're getting with that they had these kids, these amount of kids by all these women. They know. And they don't really flip on necessarily when it doesn't go as planned because they're secure. And it is what it is. These men know. They know they have something to lose. Okay? They know they have something to lose, but it ain't going to be nothing to it because that's just a little bit of buku money. So we can't really, like, when I go on social media, and I try my best to stay off of social media, I really need to just live my life. When we be seeing in the comments of, women, like, let's use Ari Fletcher in Moneybag Yo, for example. She knew he got all them kids. She got one, he got like 8. She knew about it, but for that security and that safety, she doesn't mind it. First of all, she got her own. She really can do what the fuck she wants. But ultimately, the women who may not be in the same financial bracket as Ariana, they willingly put themselves in those situations because, one, they kind of viewing those men. They think those men are dumb, but I don't think anybody. I don't really put nothing past nobody. They think that these men are dumb, but no, they're not. They know if that was a possibility, they're fine because they got it. They wouldn't bash them. They would probably honestly take the test and like, it is what it is. Ain't nothing to me. I already got X amount, so it's just nothing. It's nothing to them. Some women are willingly getting with these men knowing that they don't want the traditional one man, one woman monogamous relationship, trying to change their mind when that's not what it is. So whether that's the case or not, or you just doing it for the bag, that is polygamy. And if you're willing to explicitly be like, hey, I'm the mother of this person's child, I guess you're using the system to your advantage. And I'm not gonna bash nobody. It is what it is. That's just life. And I'm not saying this to try to speak negativity into my life, but in terms of like courtship and rotational dating, I kind of have to have an open mind that it's not just always going to be me up bat. We gotta take time to get to know people. And I don't think women should have a closed mind like, oh my god, he's the one the moment you meet him. No, he has to prove himself to you. But you also can't put a lot of that energetic force onto this person that don't know you. Take some time in diversifying your options and seeing what else is out there. And I know, like, coming from a conservative background, I grew up a Christian and a Baptist, by the way, that we only viewing as, oh, marriage being one man and one woman. But I don't come from that household. I come from a guy that was extremely polygamous. You know, my dad got all these kids with all these different women. So ultimately, it's really up to you. It's your life and how you decide. But how I'm viewing it and how women can really get the results that they want, diversify your options. Don't narrow it down. Don't think that he's the one just because he's temporary, making you feel like you're on top of the world. Trust and believe. And I know trust me, knowing like when life is hard and you get exposed to things you've never been exposed to, it's hard not to get attached to that. But understand there's more to that. There's more than that. There's more and more to that. Okay, and it may not come into the type of people you're familiar with. It may not come into somebody you're used to. So be open, be transparent, and use the system to your advantage. I love you, Mean Team. Shop my merch, and signing off. Bye.